So my program is an honors Bachelor of Social Science in Conflict Studies and Human Rights, and I'm in my 4th year of study. I plan on having a few more years after that, and I will be looking to take courses next year, most likely, but that was also the plan this year, and that didn't happen, so we'll see. This is a challenge. So you would like one sentence in 3 words?
Yeah.
Okay, so student action works? Okay, but seriously. It does. 3 words. Okay, I'm gonna say rights, space, and action. This year I really love the things that I worked on. I'm excited to continue working on the UPass, looking at having a summer option as well as an STO option for the UPass, and I'm also here to help you get what you need, which means getting your final grades back sooner, as well as trying to get that drop date pushed further back. What I really hope to accomplish, oh my goodness, I want to expand our outreach to students. I want to reach out to more students. I think we've done a great job this year, my executive team and I, the 6 of us, reaching out to students and interacting with them, and we need to take that one step further. We need to diversify. We need to diversify our events. We need to diversify the services that we offer, and I'm really excited to be able to do that, specifically with the services that fall under University Affairs. I'm running for the position because it's something that I really feel I fit in really well with the position, and that's how I felt last year when I ran. I felt that it's something I could really sort of sink my teeth into and move forward on. I think advocacy work is key to student unionism and is what gets students on this campus what they need, and so I'm really excited to work in that. In terms of experience, I think it's just the relationships that I have with the administration. So again, it's outreach to students and that experience, talking to students already. Again, harkening all the way back to when I was at the food bank, and I talked to students every day and had real conversations with them. But it's also the relationships that I've built up with administrators. When I meet monthly with the Associate Vice President of Student Services, it's the relationships I have with housing, the relationships I have with food services, with the Office of Governance in terms of student representation. Those things are key. So I think that one of the best things that we were able to do was to push to get a UPass line that does not extend past an hour wait time. And so our busiest day is the day before classes start and the day that classes start during fall distribution. That is like the time that is the busiest, and even during then, the wait time at the UPass line did not exceed an hour, and most of the time it didn't exceed like 20 minutes to half an hour. So to me, that was awesome. That is what students want from their student union. Like, that is what they want from the SFUO. Can we please give them that? So that was fantastic. In terms of the worst thing I did this year, I would have to say that it was the fact that there was a student nominated to the Senate Appeals Committee that was not selected by students. When I pursued the issue originally with the Office of the VP Governance, they told me that they had already selected someone. And so I managed to pursue it to a point where it's actually built into their rules now that they have to consult students for that position. It's not just we can handpick and there's no rules that say otherwise anymore. So it's been fixed, thankfully. We were able to get them to change that. But the fact that the person who sits in that seat was not selected by sort of like students in any way. That's unfortunate. I'm running with Student Action. That's the slate that I'm running with. We have a fantastic team, first of all, that's why. But I think it's because of what I said earlier, that Student Action really works. Student action is what makes things go down for students. I think we've had a number of victories this year, including shortening the UPass line, but also getting rid of like hidden fees. I've mentioned building relationships with the administration, but also having events. We had the Fall Festival, which was a welcome back event for all students. We've renovated the club space. We've redone the club's manual, working at changing those things. And so we've had success with halting mandatory meal plans as well, and so that's the kind of success that I want to keep seeing on campus. That's already happened, like it's a thing. We're not like Hive Mind, So, you know, like, it does happen. Usually it involves, whenever we make, I think, like, as a slate during a campaign, I think is what you're getting at. I think whenever we run into anything that arises where we're not on the same page, then we go and we talk it out and we make a decision and then we hold to that decision. So I think that when you're on a slate and when you're campaigning, you might not always agree on the same thing, and that's kind of the point. We like to have lots of minds in the soup, if I can put it that way. And so what we like to do is to talk about our concerns, come to some sort of consensus, and then we stand behind that decision as a team. Yeah, no, that's a super solid question. I would say the best way to work in that point is to just make sure that you're doing whatever students want. Like, if that were to happen to me, I would make sure that I'm pushing whatever it is that students want to see happen. Oh man. Well, I would say that the qualities that are the most important are organization. You have to be organized. I think that's very important. Some basic skills that are required, but lots of people are able to develop those in university, so you know, that's lucky for us. I would say that equally important is the ability to talk to students and to be positive about that and to put them first no matter what. You know, sometimes folks are going to come to your office or are going to have concerns, and those things will need to be addressed before you deal with whatever plans you had for that day. A signature dance move? I don't have like one signature dance move. I think one signature dance move, I think that's like putting yourself in a box. I prefer like whatever dance move will get me closer to the cute boys. Like, whatever will do that, that's what I'm dancing. Like, whatever it is getting me nearer and closer, like, that's what I'm doing. Like, whatever it needs to be, it's that. I'm gonna say Frodo. I don't know if I could go through what he went through. Like, that's a lot. That's quite a bit. But I'm gonna say Frodo because I believe that it's important to do things that you don't always want to do, and sometimes you have to push yourself to get where you need to be. And it's Elijah Wood, so I want to look like that. Oh man, that's like super easy. I live in Ecuador. I lived there for 2 years, doing volunteer like mission type work before, and I was just sick the other day, and I was like, I just need to go eat some hearty Ecuadorian food. So I would go live in Ecuador.